Hello YouTube, this is Larry 101 with another video, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how to create a free TeamSpeak server. Firstly, you need to get TeamSpeak. You can download it, TeamSpeak from Google when you go to TeamSpeak's website. You just type in TeamSpeak 3, or I'll put a link in the description below. Then you open TeamSpeak's website, then you get into TeamSpeak 3's website. You go to download TeamSpeak 3, and then you guys will see download TeamSpeak. Download TeamSpeak 3, the operating system you're running. I'm running Windows 8, so I'm going to download a Windows server because we're going to host a server now and not download a client. So then to see what operating system you're running, you have to go to My Computer, right click, Properties, and then you'll get your computer specs. You can see I'm running a system type is 64-bit operating system. So now you guys know that's the way you see which operating system you're running. So I'm gonna download the 64-bit TeamSpeak 3 server. Click download, and then you get to a list and everything you have to agree on, terms and conditions. You can just click, scroll down to the bottom. If you want to read it, you can go through it. I already read it the first time. I made my own server. So then click agree and then submit. Then you're going to see thank you for downloading TeamSpeak. Your download will start in a few seconds. If your download does not start, please click the here. But after a few seconds, you will see it will start downloading. Then at the bottom, you'll find your bottom left, you'll find your download. When it's done, the green around it went away. You'll see your TeamSpeak is downloaded, and you need to have WinRAR 7-zip, WinZip to open the folder to extract your TeamSpeak 3 server from it. Then you can close down your TeamSpeak website in your browser, and then the first thing I'll recommend is to create a TeamSpeak 3 server new folder on your desktop. And then after you did that, you can go back to your WinRAR, which you opened the RAR file. You can click on the TeamSpeak 3 server to extract it to your desktop. And then when you're in your desktop, you're going to see your TeamSpeak 3 server. And then you just paste or extract it to the folder, not paste, sorry. Then you can close down your WinRAR. Then go to your TeamSpeak 3 server folder you created. Then in that you will see your TeamSpeak 3 dash server underscore win 140 win 64 40. Where did I come with 40? Anyway, sorry guys. Then you open that. Then the first thing I recommend is to run your exe, your TeamSpeak, your 2S 3 server underscore 164. You run it as administrator. That's your exe. Then you run it as administrator. You'll see a few files popping up in your TeamSpeak folder. That's just running permission and all that stuff in your TeamSpeak folder. Then you just make it to public and private, and then you click, and then you'll see the pop-up that was behind that network access requirement. Then you'll see it's your TeamSpeak token. This is very important. I'll recommend you to copy and paste these things in a notepad or something, or write it down on a piece of paper, because if you don't do that and you like something happens to your TeamSpeak client that you use to connect to the server, you will lose your admin permission and you can't make any changes or do anything to your TeamSpeak. So this is a token you can use if you lost your user, your client, or anything to regain access to your TeamSpeak. Um, After you have that, you can just go back to your folder where you um, entered your TeamSpeak 3 server. Then create a new uh, text document or a notepad or something. Call it add admin token, and then just open that up. Then type in login name, then copy server admin, or you can just type it out, but that's going to be quicker. Press enter, go down. Type in password, copy the password, put that down, and then press enter again. You can press another enter, and then you type in server add. You can copy and paste your server admin token and just paste it down at the back. Then you go save, and you can close it down, or you can just close it down and it will automatically ask you to save. Then you can close down that. Then you have to open your task manager because I'm going to show you quickly something. If someone has a problem with their TeamSpeak, starting to lag, if there's a few people logging into the TeamSpeak, um, this is your problem. You have to go and make your TeamSpeak 3exe a real-time process. So to do that, you have to go to your task manager details and then go down to TeamSpeak, press TS. You'll see you're gonna get TS3 server underscore Windows Win 64exe. You just click right on it, and then you go to set priority and set your priority to real time, and then change priority. Now you will not get like a lag or high ping in your server when there's too many people joining your server at the same time. And then you guys can close that your task manager down. And now I'm going to show you guys how to get your ports for your TeamSpeak for your specific router. You go to Google, then you type in okay, I think I'm spelling port forward wrong, but anyway, I don't know where did I get the W. Then you click on port forward. You type in port forward, and then you go to, I think it's portforward.com, but let me just quickly check. Yeah, it's portforward.com. Then I'll put the link also in the description below, so you guys can just go there. Then you go scroll down, then you go click on view a list of our supported routers. Sorry for the struggling to read that. Um, Once you click there, you're gonna get the list of all the makes of the routers. Then I have a D-Link router. When you get to the D-Link router, you'll to your routers, not a D-Link, to your router's name, You click on your router. I have a D-Link. Then you're just gonna get an ad. You just close the ad down by the X on the corner, and then with this, you have to get your router's model number. Your router's model number is usually underneath your router, or it's on your box, and you can just get the router model number off of that, and then you can come find it in the list. I have a D. Oh, where is it? I think it is, yeah, 2750. You just let me just make sure about that. Um, yes, that's the same one. Okay, I just made sure to make sure I'm gonna give you guys this right information and everything. Then you go to your model number. My model number is the DSL dash 2750U. Um, Once you're in there, you're gonna go to T, and you're gonna find TeamSpeak 3, yeah, TeamSpeak 3 server, and then you're gonna get all your ports you have to forward on your router. Yes, all the instructions how to get into your router, how to access your port forwarding and everything. But I'm gonna show you guys. And anyway, if you have the same router as me, but for the guys that don't have the same router as me, you'll find all the information you need to port forward your ports for your TeamSpeak in this descriptions and stuff here. So go if you have the same router as me or nearly the same router like a D-Link or anything, you can come down to the ports, and then I'm going to show you guys. Just let me quickly close that down because that's sort of intimidating flickering down there. Then you guys go to your router. Your router IP is on your box also, or underneath your router also. So you just my router port IP is 10.0.0.2. Then you just go in there and then you type in your password. Usually, if you didn't change your password, it will be admin or admin password or user password or user admin. But then anyway, if you get into your router, you go down to your um, local network, because the thing is, your PC's IP changes every time you restart your PC. So now you have to make your PC's IP a static IP. So I'm going to show you guys quickly how to do that, so that every time your PC restarts, your IP stays the same and it doesn't change, so that your TeamSpeak can get your IP to your PC easier, and then your IP doesn't change as much as it should on the internet, the access IP. So then you go to your local network and you go to DHCP. Ugh, yeah, it is the right place. Never mind. I just looked something up on my phone. Yeah, DHCP reserve list, and then you go add one. Then you're gonna get your computer name that you can find when you go to down to your taskbar. Yeah, your taskbar at the bottom. Then you go to networks. You click right, and you say open network and sharing center. And then you're gonna get your um, network and sharing center. Then you go to the Ethernet. You're gonna get the Ethernet status. Then you go to details, and in your details you'll see your IP and stuff we're gonna need now, and your um, let me just make sure. I think your MAC address, yes, and your MAC address. So usually your PC name will be by my computer, I think, or yeah, my computer. Um, your C drive or your local drive, users, and then you'll see in users what your username is. But I'm gonna type in my PC name as Yeah, cool. And then your IP, I think it has to be the same as your IP in the network connection details, so it doesn't change. So you're gonna type in -10.0.0.9, and then you guys gonna need to put in your MAC address. Your MAC address is your physical address, but remember, guys, don't put in a um, what the hell is that called anyway? But never mind, you'll correct me. Um, you have to put in a double point for your MAC address in your router. So it's gonna be 30, 85, A9, A9, B3, 3B, and the last few digits is 80. Then you just click apply, or you can press copy MAC. But usually, if you press copy MAC, it doesn't give the right MAC address. So just type it in down, and then you say apply. If it's not right, it will pop up your MAC address is not available and all that stuff. Then you're gonna see it's down there. It's enabled. So now your PC's IP is not gonna change on your router every time you restart. So then we can go to advanced. After we done that, then you can go down to port forwarding. Um, if you don't have the same router as me, just read in the description at portforwarding.com. Then you're gonna see, you're gonna find uh, where you have to go and the directions to your port forwarding. Then you can go add. But now, before we do that, close down all the things that's in the way, and then you're gonna come back to the website portforwarding.com and your router that you went to. The first port you have to forward is 9987 9987, and then make it DHCP. If you don't have the option, just check by your router's descriptions and everything. You'll find what you have to put in there. If you can't put in both, like me, I can do it in my router. Then the second port is 10011, 10011, and it's TCP by UDP. Um, then scroll down a bit more. Then you'll find it's 30033, 30033, UDP by TCP, and click there. That's all the ports you need to forward for your TeamSpeak 3 server. And then you just hit apply when you're done. Okay, you have to give a name, obviously. Sorry, I forgot about that. Team. Okay, just say TeamSpeak 3 because the server part can't come in. Then you will see a server IP address. That's why we made your PC's IP a static IP. Okay. Now I have to re-enter everything, but it doesn't matter. Um, because the server IP address is your PC's address. So if that changed, then all the port forwarding is not going to work to your server because your PC's IP is different than the IP you use to forward your ports to. So mine is 9, and I already made that a static IP for my router to remember according to my Mac. Then I just quickly need to re-enter these stuff because they just went away when I changed the TeamSpeak custom server name. Then it was okay. Just enter these stuff again. Okay, now it's already marked. I think it's 10011, 10011, and then the last one is 30033, 30033. Okay. Then hit apply when you're done. And if you're done, it's going to apply, and then you're going to see it's applied like this. Then you can close down your router, and you can close down the port forwarding website also. And then now, guys, your TeamSpeak, if you go to the arrow where it shows your programs that's running in the background, you're going to see your TeamSpeak is running. You can go to About, and then you'll see your TeamSpeak version. And then you can just close that down. Then you have to go to your TeamSpeak 3 client. You can connect to your TeamSpeak 3 client if you didn't forward your ports yet to local. Yeah, localhost. Let me just check. I think I spelled wrong. Yeah. Yeah, the A. It's gonna be a bust. Just hold on, guys. Just make sure if that is the way you're gonna connect. But in anyway, I think it's the right way. I'm just spelling wrong. Um, I spelled wrong like terribly. I don't know what I did. Okay, yeah, just do it. Okay, I put an A. I didn't have to put in. Sorry, guys, for that.
Connected.
Then when you did that, you're gonna get your user privilege key. That's your token. So already you're gonna need your token. So then you're gonna go to your desktop. If we can move that out of the way, but then anyway, I'm just gonna do it a different way. Get to my desktop to open the folder because it's behind the TeamSpeak now. Then you can open the token. You can close that down now, and then you just copy the token, uh, copy, and then paste it in there. And now you're gonna get your privilege key for Lorry 101. Your name will different, and then guys, then your TeamSpeak is up. So um, now you've port forward. Excuse me. You port forward your ports to your router so other people can get access to your TeamSpeak. If you type in localhost, you get access to your TeamSpeak on the local area network. So then you can just disconnect or go to connect, exit your TeamSpeak or whatever. But go to connect. Then you can put in your IP. If you want hereby server address, you can put in your IP. To put in your IP, if you want to know what your IP address is, you can go to uh, Google Chrome, your Internet Explorer, doesn't matter. Then you type in what's my IP, and then what's my IP is going to give you your IP address, which you can give to your other friends so they can connect to your TeamSpeak. Uh, just to make sure it works, if your friend says it doesn't work, you can do it the same. You can go to what's my IP. The IP you will give your friends, you can just paste it in there. Uh, sorry, just paste it in there. Then
Disconnected.
it will disconnect and reconnect to your TeamSpeak. Now you know your friends can connect to your TeamSpeak. And then if you want to change your TeamSpeak name, you can go to check. Yes, okay. To what I just did, you just clear out the name that's there, and then you type in Lowry 101. Oh, Lowry 101 TS server. Okay, guys, and then you hit
You
apply.
edited the server.
After you hit apply, um, your server will be edited. And then other way your friends can connect to your TeamSpeak is to go to the server list, then choose the country which your server is in. Mine is in South Africa, so I'm just gonna go down to South Africa. Then put in Lowry, no, Lowry 101. That will be all you're gonna need to connect to your name. Guys, this takes a few seconds to get up to be updated to the TeamSpeak server list. But then anyway, it is supposed to be there now, but it's not there. So I'll check a little bit later now when the TeamSpeak server is updated and everything. Now I'm gonna show you guys how to create a channel for your TeamSpeak. You're gonna go click right on your TeamSpeak, create channel, then enter channel name. Let's say VIPs, and then you can put in a password um, so other people can't connect. Make the password 101101, and then yeah, add the channel type. Make it permanent because you're admin and you want to keep it there. If someone else needs to want to make a channel, they can only make a temporary channel, but if you give them admin rights, they can become admins and they can also create a permanent channel. Then you just put it underneath the default channel and then you
Channel
enter it.
created.
And if you want
Channel
to enter,
switched.
okay, I'm admin, but if I wasn't admin, I need to enter the password that's 101. And that's the way you're going to create your TeamSpeak 3 channel, and that's the way you create your TeamSpeak 3 server. If you have any questions, leave it at the comments below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you dislike it, uh, if you didn't like it, you can dislike it. And if you dislike it, you can dislike it. Doesn't matter what I say. And then subscribe if you want to see more content like this.